Okay, today I'm going to show you the inside of the dog's doghouse. Now, I've done a tour of the entire kennel that I built for the dogs previously, so you can go back and find that video if you'd like to see that. But today I'm going to show you how we use the shed here as a great doghouse for these three huskies. For starters, this shed is a vinyl or plastic shed that I got from Costco. At the time that I got it, it was on sale for $899. That was probably 9 years ago, so I don't know what they cost now, but you can find them on sale. Wayfair is actually another great place to find them at reduced prices. The prices go up closer to like spring and summertime, so you can get really good deals in like the winter and fall on these things. What I did is I ordered this doggy door online and added it to the front door. It's super easy. It comes with a template. You trace it, you drill a hole, and then you take your reciprocating saw and just, or jigsaw and cut your square. And then it sandwiches. It's got a bracket that sandwiches each side of the door, and the dogs just go in and out. It's got magnets at the bottom that reseal the flap as they go in and out. And one thing that you'll want to look for is just to make sure to get the right size for your dogs. This is the largest sized one that I could get because the three huskies are pretty big. Let's go inside. Okay, this is what the inside looks like. The lighting isn't wonderful in there. So the board that you see across the bottom, that's just sort of to keep crud from coming in and out. You'll notice one of my dogs loves to chew up their dog beds, and she'll chew it all up and then lay in it. She just prefers her bed to be chewed up before she lays in it. We've tried every kind of bed in the world, and she finds a way to chew them up. But that's what she does. So, but they love it in here. They go in here, even though huskies love the snow and the cold, and there'll be some days where they're just laying out in the snow, they love to come in here and warm up. It keeps them out of the wind and the weather. They can dry their fur and their coats out. You'll notice I have a fan in the back corner. It's on a low setting. And some of the dogs love to just lay in front of that, even in the wintertime, because it just, they like the movement of the air. And it helps to keep bacteria or mold or mildew from growing inside, just to have some air circulation. Because the dogs will bring moisture into the shed and onto their beds, and the fan just dries it out. And I found that it works really well. And we do take the covers off these beds and we wash them and put them in there, every now and then. But the fan does a great job of keeping it dry and clean. So the other thing you'll notice is up at the top, I have both a chicken coop red lamp and I have a space heater. And basically for the coldest times of the year, the space heater kicks in. And I have it set to 70 to keep it at 70 in here, but in reality, it keeps it around 60. And the fan helps to circulate that warm air through the rest of the shed instead of keeping it all at the top, up in the rafters. And the other parts of the year, the heat lamp will turn on automatically. They have, you can get them with thermometers, thermostats, I should say. And the thermostat will turn on and, keeps it warm enough in here to where the dogs like to be in here. Most of these sheds have a metal beam that goes across the top, and I just hang those items from the top. The heater is nothing special. It's an infrared heater that you can find anywhere, and I just hung it from the rafter up there. There's no chance of it tipping over or causing a fire because it's way up where the dogs can't get to it. And then in addition to this, I don't know if it'll show on the camera, but I also have a security cam mounted inside the coop. I call it the dog coop. But inside the shed, there's a security camera so that we can keep an eye on the dogs and we know, what they're up to, and they're all accounted for. It's great when we're on vacation because we can always see what's going on back home with the dogs. And I also have an Accurite weather station sensor in here. so that we can monitor the temperature and the humidity inside their dog shed. And that allows us to check it from anywhere. I can quickly glance at it, see what the temp is. Is it too hot, too cold? Is it too wet inside there? Do I need to go do something about the wetness? We have also tried yellow straw for the bedding in here, and that works fabulous, and the dogs love it because they can burrow in it, and it insulates, you know, cold from coming up from the ground. However, our dog Luna had a skin issue, and the wheat germ or something in that straw was irritating it even worse than it already was. So I took all the hay out, and we've swapped that to the dog beds now that we take out and wash periodically. That's it. There we go. I hope that helps. It's a great solution. Keeps them dry, keeps them warm. It would work for all kinds of dogs. And of course, I have 3 big dogs. You could get away with a much smaller shed. They make these so tiny that they're just for parking a bicycle in. And that would probably be adequate for most dogs, and easier to heat and smaller and more cost effective as well.